Hello, all you coin collectors out there, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we're going to give you a little test. Can you tell which one of these is a proof coin? Well, let's take a look at them individually. This one's pretty shiny, so I'm guessing. This right here is a 1974, and it is it says DG Regina FD 1974 Elizabeth II. It's an Arnold Machin second portrait, and she's wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara with the two prongs sticking up, and it's a half new penny coin. Of course, the half new penny coins first came out in 1971, and they were minted until 1981. One of the questions that a lot of people have, modern coin collectors have, is why would they have a half new penny when they went to decimalisation? Why didn't they get rid of the half penny? Well, here's the reason right here. And this is a 6p coin, or a sixpence coin. When Britain went to decimalisation, they kept the sixpence coin, but they made it worth the same as a 5p coin. So this is the older sixpence coin. In 1971, when they went to decimalisation, they made this worth 5p. And when they made this worth 5p, in order to split this or give change for this, or if you had a 3p coin, you needed to have 2.5 cents. So if you had 2.5 cents, you could split the 5p coin. So here's that 74 half p we looked at. Here's another 74, another half p. Again, we know those are general circulation coins. And here's a one with just a beautiful patina on it. It's just a little much over here, but look at the wear and the colors on that. So this coin, a lot of collectors love these kind of purpling and the colors here. But again, this is not a proof coin. This is a half p coin. And this is the one that we took out of our pack. And so we actually went to the mint set and took it apart. And the mint sets are a hard plastic. And if you look at our 1975 50p that we took out of the mint set, we have a pretty good video on that. You'll see that we actually had to cut the plastic and pull it apart. And if you are going to take any coins out of a mint set, what we suggest you do is do it in a very aired out place with fans to keep the air clean. If you can do it outside, if you're going to break it open, do it there, because there's some chemicals that they use when they make up the mint sets, and those chemicals leach into the air around you, and they're not good chemicals. So try not to do that. So here it is, DG Reg, by the grace of God. That's what DG stands for. Reg, Regina, or Regina, Queen. FD, Defender of the Faith, 1975. And this is when you look at this portrait, you just see just how great a job Arnold Machin did. Now on the proof coins, they made 100,000 sets, but they did not release them as individuals. And so if you bought this, you had to buy it in a set. And so if you want to get one, you really have to tear the set apart, unless you get some kind of special deal on something else. If we look at the rim, we see that the rim is a shiny, smooth rim, and you can see little chinks in the edges. That's what happens at the mint. So you're often going to get coins that are somewhat scratched, but this is about as fine a surface as any you'll ever see. And as we move the light, you see that the light, just the color changes, and just the shine on here, and you can see the pen in here so fine. Okay, so on the back, what does it say? It says new penny, and then down here at the bottom it says 1/2, 1/2, and there's a crown there. Now this reverse is a Christopher Ironside reverse. He made a engraving of the crown of Henry VI, who was the founder of the House of Tudor, and he put it right over a 1 and a straight line divisible by 2. And then if you look at these are kind of like little coronets here. They almost look a little bit like little chess pieces too, right? The pawns. But this is kind of a coronet design as it goes around, and then a really stylized new penny up here. And then we see the beaded outer rim. And this coin again is a bronze coin. It weighs 1.78 grams, 17.14 millimeters in diameter, and 1.07 millimeters in thickness. At the time it was released, it was worth 1/200th of a Great Britain pound. And so you can see why there was a lot of pressure on it not to make it anymore. Because you think of right now 1/200th, what 1/200th of a pound would be, or 1/200th of a US dollar would be, or even 1/200th of a euro would be. And it's not going to buy a heck of a lot. And so by 1981, the Royal Mint had lost its battle to keep these new half new pennies, and they stopped minting them anymore. And then on December 31st, 1984, they took the half new penny out of circulation. Now you might say, why do I have these half new pennies, but I don't have the 1975 half new penny? And there's a reason for that, and that is that the Royal Mint tried to take as many of these back as they could. So um, they when they stopped making these in 1981, they any that went to the bank had to send back to the Royal Mint. So the banks wouldn't keep them and they wouldn't give them out generally. So these coins here, I found a 74, but the 75 is a little harder to find because they didn't make quite as many. And then as you go through the years, by the time you get to 1981, they only made 46, 47 million of these. And so the 1981 is pretty hard to find. But there was other years where they only made 50 to 60 million, like 1978. So they stopped making as many. They took as many in as they could, and they destroyed them and made them into other coins. So you won't see as many of these as you would think. And so that's why some of these coins, even in this condition, might be worth 30 to 40 cents or 20p or more, sometimes 25p, even in this condition, just as they're a little hard to get. All right, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Have a great, have good luck coin hunting out there, and we'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.